Do you hate your job? Trust me, I've been there. Dreading Mondays, can't wait for Fridays. Did you know you didn't have to live like that? I did for years until I found my notary commission. Now you're probably thinking, how in the world is a notary making great money? I teach you that in my Ultimate Notary Training Bundle. I'm going to teach you how you take a simple notary commission and begin generating six figures for yourself and your business. You don't have to stay in the rat race. You can actually live the life that you would love to wake up to every single day. Don't delay. Click the link below, and I'll teach you how to gain time and financial freedom through the notary industry. Join me on. Hey guys, have you had a chance to get a copy of my new book, The Ultimate Ron Guide? If you are ready to build a remote online notary business, then this book is what you need. In this book, I give you all the information that you need to know in order to build a successful remote online business, no matter what state you're in, as long as your state authorizes remote online notarizations. Head on over to Amazon today and get your copy. You'll be glad you did.
Interested in working remotely from home with the ability to set your own schedule? Then contact Notary to Notary. Our online training program teaches individuals everywhere how to create and run successful notary businesses nationwide. Whether you're looking for supplemental or full-time income, we'll teach you the benefits of being a business owner, including time and financial freedom. Visit notarytonotary.com to learn more about our training program.
Hey guys, I feel like it's been a long time since I went live again. I don't know, I've been busy. I was gonna say I don't know why, but I do know why I've been busy. Hey, happy signing. Okay, so I wanted to hop on here really quick. I actually wanted to get on here earlier today, but I didn't get a chance to. And I was working on a few last things for the class we have tonight at 6 for the depositions, which really I like to call it oaths. If you guys only knew the amount of questions that have been coming to my email about this class, and I was just like, and I realized too, I said that I had always thought that I had taught everything that I did. And when I put this class out, I got so many emails about what about this and what about this and what about this. And I was just what do you call it? Like trying to figure out the best way to explain it. Which I'm gonna do a deep dive tonight in class. But I also am adding one more extra thing that I do also do that's not in the course. So that's why I said it's also going to be like a little bonus class, because I said I'm not going to do a whole other class. I'm just going to put them both in one little section because it was so funny. Everybody kept asking me like, well, have you taught it before? And I said, no, I didn't. I realized I didn't. It's so funny because I always said everything that I do is in the course. And I realized this one thing that I do is not in the course. And I will also give you this other thing too. So I started getting these requests to do what do you call it? It's like, okay, so I don't want to get too deep. Okay. But when real estate has like auction, like basically like auctioning properties, but you don't actually do the auction. Anyway, I started getting requests for these, but haven't been doing them yet. So that's the only thing. If I do start doing those for what is like tax sales or something like that, I'll tell you about it later. Don't mean I confuse you. I'll probably just do a YouTube about it. But tonight's class is about oaths, and I've been doing oaths for depositions. I've been doing these since probably 2015. Probably since 2015. And the other item I'm going to teach you guys tonight, I think started about probably 2015 too. So both of them have been doing this for several years, but they're not as frequent as loan closing. So for example, or general notary work. So that's why I think I didn't think to mention it. But it's so funny because while I was putting this together, I was doing like a little downloadable PDF that I'm gonna give you guys in the class. I was just thinking about like what would be the best way for anybody. Like, rewind. I was putting together a plan for July, right? And I said, my thought was we should do like a massive action July. Like, what would be the best way to get notaries to make a killing in July? And I sat down with my team and we were like kind of just creating a massive action type of challenge. And it's finished, but then I said it could definitely be. I think I did this before. I think I did do this before because remember I said I could make it harder. We did it before, but I don't think we did it for 30 days. I think we did it for 7 days. So this one I put together is for 30 days. And I was just saying that really everybody can be booked and busy. And I said, I think I was trying to figure out what's the difference between the notaries that are not booked and busy versus the ones who are. And I think it's because, in my opinion, I think the ones who are not haven't truly like understood or embraced the industry as far as what it does. And I was trying to figure that out because I got it, like, for example, I got an email today from some international company that wants me to do all their RONs. And I was just like, okay, cool. People ask though, they say, well, where do you get your work from? I don't know. Like, I don't even know how this company found me. Like, I could ask, but I'm pretty sure it's because I market like aggressively. Like, I really put in a lot of work, on my website, on my online presence, with my email marketing, with my social media marketing, and not on notary side, on the my notary side, not the training side. And that's what I want to talk about as well tonight, like what it takes. Like, some people say, like, I get this question a lot. They'll just say, can you give me a list of a company that some companies sign up with? And it's just like, it's so much bigger than that. Like, it's so much bigger than that. Like, I was talking to one of my students in the office. She came in for the Built For You. No, that wasn't her. It was somebody else coming into the office a couple days ago. And I was explaining to them now how we were doing this online social media estate plan selling. And I was just saying, like, you really have to be creative. You have to be aggressive. You have to think outside the box. And it's just like, it's so much more that goes that, like, I feel like a lot of people, if you feel like you're not hitting your goals for your notary business, a lot of times it boils down to truly understanding the market and then fully investing, and I was talking about this challenge, and I said for the month of July, I said, okay, me and my sister, because we both do the same thing. We're both notaries. We do inspections, we do weddings, we do apostilles, the whole kit and caboodle. Oh my gosh, I have an apostille, y'all. It's a challenge. It's so funny because when I was helping the client, I love what I do. I love solving problems for my clients. One of my students was in the office that's in a Built For You, and so she could hear me walking the client through what we had to do. And it was just a little tedious. And I just say that because bringing it back full circle, me and my sister was talking about like taking every job that comes in for the month of July. And we were going to do it as a challenge to see how much money can be generated from July 1st to July 31st if you aggressively mark. And then we were going to, of course, record the whole thing and stream it so you guys can see and track the numbers. But like, how much money can be generated if you as a notary took all the work that came to you? Class is at 6 tonight. And I was like, I don't think I want to do that. And when I was sitting in the office with my Built For You student, I was showing her my phone every time I got a text to do work. And it was at least like 6 offers that came through with her just sitting there for those like 2 hours. And I said, for me to take every job that I get, I wouldn't sleep. I wouldn't sleep. So, and then it's not even that. It's more so like I would just be really tired. And so we were trying to figure out if we were still going to do that, which I have 2 more days to decide if I'm going to make July a super aggressive marketing month. What do you guys think? Super aggressive marketing month, taking every job, aggressively marketing. And when I say aggressively marketing, I kind of break some of that down for you guys tonight in class too. But like, I do a lot of email marketing. I do a lot of phone marketing. I do a lot of social media marketing. I sign with companies. I do website pushes. Like, I really work my SEO. Like, the whole king caboodle. I go to events, I sponsor events, I just figure out ways to make sure people see my brand, so that way they can call. But I say that to say too, well, I don't want to get too deep, but the point I'm trying to figure out is if we're actually going to do this in July. Because I'm not going to sleep. I'm going to be tired. I'm going to be tired. And I haven't really decided. But I said I think it'd be really cool because then I was going to share with you guys while I do it. So I was going to share, like, hey, these are the companies I'm registering with. This is my templates I'm sending out. This is my so you guys would just, I was going to do it like a kind of record the whole thing. And then show, like, and it was so funny. I was talking to a friend of mine and they were like, well, think back to Vanessa in 2014 when you got started, and Vanessa in 2014 would do it, right? I said, yeah, but Vanessa in 2014 is not doing all of this. Like, I have so much other things going on. So I was just like, I don't know if I could do it. Vanessa in 2014 was doing like 10 closings a day. So yes, Vanessa in 2014, 2015 would be like, let's go, but this is proving to be a challenge. So I really don't know. I'm going to decide, I guess by tomorrow, if we're going to go super aggressive for the month of July. I'm going to do it in Virginia. And I was just like trying to figure that out. That's my plan, trying to figure it out, how I'm going to do it. And there's a lot that you can do. That's why I said, like, when we're on our, like, for example, one of my, Maria, one of my coaching students, we were talking about, she wanted to get in with more attorneys. And I told her, I forget how we started talking about it, but I said you should connect with the attorneys. They have live events. And so she, when I said go on to Eventbrite, she went on to Eventbrite, attended an event, with the attorneys hold, attend, learn, ask questions, all the things, connect with them after. She ended up getting work from them. And I said, like, that's a thing that you can do. And so that's something that I would do during this month is you just, like, literally, I went on Eventbrite this morning and just found a bunch of attorney events that are streamed virtually. You can also do the ones that are in person, and you just get a ticket. Half of the time, they're free anyway. Okay. And when you get in the sessions, do not spam them with all your notary stuff. Your goal there is to learn. That's first. Your goal tonight is to learn. When you get in those events, is to learn, connect, all the things. And then there's a lot of ways to connect with them, a lot of ways to connect with attorneys so you can become their preferred attorney, their preferred notary. And so I said to say that she did it. It worked. She got a client out of it. And so that's an example of a way that I market, a way that you can market. That's why I say, like, there's tons of ways to get clients, to fill your schedule up. Like, it's not a one way to do it. There's a lot of ways to do it. Like, if you're not busy, if you're not actually out doing notary work, you are never done marketing. There is always more that you can be doing. There's always more you should be doing, period. Non-negotiable. Okay. It is recorded. Yep. So you do get the replay. And actually, it's going to start in a few minutes. I believe I just sent out all the emails for the access links. So everybody should have their access links now. And then we're going to start at 6. I'm actually going to get ready to head to the office in a second I'm going to stream it from there. So that way you have that pretty yellow background. But yes, I'm excited for that. But if you have questions, put it in the chat. I kind of just want to jump on here really quick, see how your notary business is going. This is a great time for you to ask any questions you have about getting started, what you need to do, all the kit and caboodles. Bear with me one second. Put it in the chat. One second. Is there going to be coaching tomorrow? Yes, we will have coaching mañana. Bring your questions. We will have coaching mañana. Tomorrow, I said this Sunday I was supposed to go over an AI tool, right? Didn't I say that? I was looking at my notes and I said I was going to go over, still hit all your questions, but I was going to do an AI tool for you guys, a new one. And of course, screen share, show you guys how to use it. I haven't decided which one I want to use yet, though. This is gonna be another signing. I can't show you. I forgot all my text. I have another sign. But I'm not taking any of these right now. So I haven't taken any signings for a minute. I said if I do start July 1st, I need a break before this starts. So this is an offer. Let me see what they're talking about. This is a closing. It's $80. So I know this one. They also want me to bring a witness. I usually just ask for $100, and it's really fast. It's a quick thing, but I'm not doing this. Well, no. Starting July 1st. It's not July 1st. Always respond to your orders too. I feel like I get so many requests every day, but I'm going to start taking, and when I say taking everything, I mean from weddings to inspections. So we said general notary work, which will be like anybody who calls for regular docs. Remote online notary, that I'm really, so basically the crazy part is in my downtime too, I'll take calls from proof. I'll take anyone that has a queue that you can get into. I'll do those. What else was it? I'll do inspections, weddings, loan closings will probably be my primary, just because I get a lot of those. That's a lot of what I get. And then general notary work too. So kind of a mixture of all of them. And I will do more marketing for weddings. So I will say I don't really market weddings as much as I could, just because you know how you find the thing that you like and you kind of stick with that. But for the month of July, and I like that my sister's going to do it with me. My sister works in the office too, and so we're both going to do it together. So I'm just like, oh my goodness, what do you guys think? This is going to be an interesting month of July. And then I said too, so y'all tell me I was just like, it's really hot. I don't think I want to be outside running around. So there's this one company. Actually, there's two companies now. They pay really well with inspections. I told you guys about that before. But I'm thinking about, because I know if I get on with them, they usually give you 5 a day. And I think their average pay is between I forget. I had 50 to 60 or 50 to 70 for inspections, take you about 20, 30 minutes, give or take. And then what's the other one? There's Sandcastle actually been paying more. I told y'all they pay more. You got to figure out how to work the system. All the companies, you just figure out how to work the system. You figure out how to make them pay you more, then it works. Not a question, but I completed my NSA course. I haven't taken the exam. The very next day, I got a signing off. I thought it was spam, so I ignored it. So most states, you don't need to take an exam. If you're a notary, you can do loan closings. With so much spam and hacking, what ways do you verify the ability of requests? I take all requests. Period. I just take them all, because no one's gonna call you and ask you to notarize a document that's not, and that doesn't need to be notarized. That's not a hack. No one's gonna hack you. How are they gonna hack? It doesn't really make sense. There's I don't want to say there's no fake requests. Now, there are fake companies directories that'll say, oh, pay us to get the work. That's two different things. No one's running around creating fake work orders. They're just not doing it. They're not. Now, there are companies that are running around saying, hey, I'll give you work if you pay me first. Two different things. So if anybody calls me or texts me or emails me or sends a passenger pigeon, okay, and says, can you notarize something, I'm taking it, because no one's running around creating fake notary. They're just not doing it. They're not. I already started getting requests. I'm on findanotary.com. So you're more than on findanotary.com. If you're commissioned as a notary, your state lists you too, so people can find you a lot of different ways. But yeah, findanotary.com is good. I get work from them too. That's the NNA's directory. That's their listing. I want to say it's like $99 for the year, but I pay for it. It works because I get, as long as I get at least 2 jobs a year, it makes it worth it. Because most jobs pay at least what, $50 or $100, which it does. I always get work from them. 123 Notary went out of business. They closed. What's another one? Notary Rotary's good. Notary Cafe's good. As far as listing, that's about it. I'm going to talk about this in class tonight. So there is a new I don't think they're new. Let me see. I gotta see. Let me check first because I want to do more research on this company to make sure they're good. I know people who work with them, but I don't want to, before I start telling y'all, so I want to make sure that it's legit before y'all be like, this isn't right. I want to make sure I get my facts in order. I love this idea, especially doing it with your sister. I like it. Yeah. Okay. So anywho, I'm about to head to the office and we have class in about 30 minutes. I probably will open the class a little bit early anyway, just because I feel like I'll have like an extra 10 minutes. And we don't have any classes scheduled for July. Boop. I haven't decided. If I'm going to work really aggressively next month, I'm probably not going to do any classes. So that's why I'm trying to figure this out. And I have like 2 days to figure it out. Okay, guys, that's also clock on the wall. I see you guys don't really have any questions for me. So I guess I'll just see you guys in class in 30 minutes. I sent the email links out already. Do not register. Let me tell you something. Do not register at 6 o'clock and then see if you register at 6, the link is going to be on the online event page of Eventbrite. But if you can't find, see what people do that a lot. They register at 6 o'clock. You can't find the link, then they email me. I'm already in class. So if you're going to, I'm going to send the link out again, probably about 5:55. The access link to stream at 5:55. If you're not in by 5:55, you can still get in. The link is on the Eventbrite ticket page once you register. But sometimes people can't find it. And so they say, oh, I don't know. Can you send it to me? I'll be in class by that point. Okay. Class is only an hour and I have a lot to teach in an hour. Okay. All right, guys. I will see you guys the way go. Be great on purpose. And I'm going to head to the office and get ready for class. And until next time, happy signing. Toodle-dee doodles. This was a fast live today. It was a fast live. Kind of just popped in, popped out.
Interested in working remotely from home with the ability to set your own schedule? Then contact Notary to Notary. Our online training program teaches individuals everywhere how to create and run successful notary businesses nationwide. Whether you're looking for supplemental or full-time income, we'll teach you the benefits of being a business owner, including time and financial freedom. Visit Notary to Notary.
Hey guys, have you had a chance to get a copy of my new book, The Ultimate Ron Guide? If you are ready to build a remote online notary business, then this book is what you need. In this book, I give you all the information that you need to know in order to build a successful remote online business, no matter what state you're in, as long as your state authorizes remote online notarizations. Head on over to Amazon today and get your copy. You'll be glad you did.